game between the NUNS Lady Bullpups. And those first two sets were in their favor as they currently face the UPIS Fighting Maroons, trying to hold on in their last game here in Season 86. We have Janela Guarino, their team captain. Meanwhile, on the other side of the court, Bien Bancil, Celine Marsh, really putting up a face here for NUNS. Again, starting off great in that first two sets, the Lady Bullpups are now looking to end the match in this third set. But will the rest of the UP Fighting Maroons still manage to stage a comeback here? And our intense last game this Thursday is not yet over. And here we are now with set number 3. And doing the honors of serving will be Karil Miranda. But in the meantime, Coach Andy Fiel clarifying some things over here in our second referee before our set number 3 begins. Again, his squad is currently at a disadvantage here. Those first two sets were in favor of the NUNS. So they really want to pick up the pace if they still want a chance here in our today's game. Meanwhile, I would like to thank those tuning in through the Filipinos Live. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can also catch more high school volleyball action at the UAAP Varsity channel on Signal TV, channel 263. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We open set number 3, and doing the honors, that's the whistle for Karil Miranda. She gets ready at the service line here. Again, these strong serves and consistency has been helping the NUNS, not just in service, but also in those blocks right there, as NUNS will score right away after that solid block by Bien Bancil and Lot Cerneche. Meanwhile, Karil Miranda, the playmaker of NU, sends that ball in, and Nandan tried, but the blockers of NU were there. Abad will give it a go. Dug up by NU. Cerneche with that strong attack. And that would work for Lot Cerneche. NUNS now 2 points ahead. Let's take a look at this recent play there. Arlene Cerneche angling that attack right in between of her blockers. And 2-0 is our score now as Karil Miranda sends this ball in. Better first ball there by UP, but another chance ball given up there by the Maroon squad. Cerneche will give it a go. Inandan tries to keep the ball alive. A chance here for NU. They give it to Bancil. And of course, Bien Bancil will finish it quick for NUNS. And just like that, after this recent play there, Bien Bancil, look at her goal. That attack there will give NUNS a 3-point lead right away. What a great way to open set number 3 for the defending champions. Meanwhile, Guarino will set it up, but Leguiab, another chance ball for NU. Bien Bancil with that strong hammer. And NUNS, just like that, 4 points ahead already here in our set number 3. And Karil Miranda serving at the start of set number 3 is still at the service line here. Meanwhile, we have Leguiab, Trija Leguiab, the UP Fighting Maroons, giving a great attack there, and another service ace for Leguiab. Sorry, that was Karil Miranda at the service line. Again, these service aces has been giving it a go there for NUNS. And that is another attack error, unfortunately, for UPIS. They are still looking to score their first point here in our set number 3. Meanwhile, Karil Miranda really contributing, not just in her sets, but also in service aces, just like in her previous points here, and make that more service aces for Karil Miranda. She has definitely been making a name for herself. Karil Miranda is the team's new setter, and she has been definitely contributing a lot here in playmaking, setting, And here, serving here also in today's game. 7-0 is our score. UP is still looking to score their first point. Again, their receptions has really been costing them a lot. And that quick attack there by Celine Marsh will finish that play right away. 8-0 is now our score. And this will be a timeout called by the UPIS Fighting Maroons. And we're back. It's again our final match here this Thursday in the UAAP Season 86 Girls Volleyball Tournament. We have Karil Miranda still serving for NUNS. They are currently 8 points ahead here in this third set, and those first two sets were also in their favor. Bien Bansil was dug up. Abad will send the ball over. See Miranda, quick set to Marsh. And that is dug up by the blockers of UP. And finally, blocking through those blockers is Lotzer Neche, scoring another one here for NUNS. And Karil Miranda is still serving here, 9-0. What a great way to start NUNS, really keeping up the pace from those first two sets and building up momentum. As I mentioned a while ago, this game is very much important to them. They're off to a challenging Final Four campaign, so they really want to make the most of their games here in the elimination round. Meanwhile, Long sets it up to Guarino, but an attack error there will give a free point to NU. UPIS still scoreless, while NU already at 10 points here in set number 3. And again, their setter, Karil Miranda, is still serving for the past 10 possessions here in this ball game. Again, the Lady Bullpups is still figured to be a finals contender this season with their height and speed. They've won 6 of the last 7 UAAP girls titles, and the girls MVP has also been an NU Lady Bullpup in 5 of the last 7 seasons. And speaking of legacy, that another point will give NUNS its 11-point lead here after that solid block by Bien Bansil. As I was mentioning a while ago, the girls' MVP title has been with the NU Lady Bullpups lineup in the 5 of last 7 seasons. Of course, we have Faith Nisperos, Michaela Belen, and Kian Olango, who is the team captain as well for NUNS. But that attack by Serneche will go outside, and finally UPIS scores their first point here in our third set, as Nina Abad is getting ready to serve this ball in. She is only in grade 8, so really so much potential here for the rest of the UPIS fighting squad. But that service error, unfortunately, will switch back the momentum here for NU. And Celine Marsh will give it a go at the service line. Again, Celine Marsh is Season 85's second best outside hitter. Meanwhile, Miranda sets it up to her Neche, and her Neche makes up for that error a while ago and scores down the line for NU. Great recovery by our players. 13-1 is our score. Coach Andy Phil, I'm sure, really putting up a face here for UPIS. They're still holding on. We are at set number 3. His team is currently down by 12 here, and another service ace by Celine Marsh will give NU a staggering 13-point lead now. And first ball receptions so far been the problem for UPIS. They really want to make up for it. And I was talking to Coach Andy earlier, and he did mention that while there is potential, they are still looking in skills development, since most of their players have only started playing the sport this year. So they are still looking into taking their role, taking the hands here and making sure their skills are developed. And meanwhile, that attack by Sir Neche will score another one for NUNS. So far, Harleen Serneche making things happen here for NUNS as some substitutions came back for UPIS. 15-1 is our score. Celine Marsh is still at the service line. Leguia with that first ball. Unfortunate. And another service ace for Celine Marsh. And 16-1 is our score. And Coach Antitel will call on this timeout. And we're back. You are still watching the UPIS Junior Fighting Maroons and the NUNS Lady Bullpups, who is currently enjoying their momentum here. They are quite at a comfortable advantage. The first two sets were in their favor, and 16-1 is our score now. They are up by 15. It's all because of those consistent services by the Lady Bullpups. Celine Marsh with a quick back set to Kian Olamo. Goes long, unfortunately. UPIS now has a chance to turn things around here. 16-2 is our score. Meanwhile, Berayo will be coming in for NUNS. Bam Bam Berayo, an outside hitter for the Lady Bullpups. As Sofia Inandan, who's only in grade 8, will be sending this ball in. Miranda with a quick set to Bansil. Guarino trying for that 1-2 play, unfortunately hit the antenna there. And NUNS another point here, 17-2. And meanwhile, Bien Bansil will be returning at the service line. Again, both teams, today's game is still very important for both our teams. The defending champions, NUNS, wants to build their momentum, especially as they will be playing, as they were able to secure that final 4 spot. And Bien Bansil with that service ace continue to make things happen for NUNS. They are now up by 16 points here in our set number 3. Really looking to finish this game quickly as they face off a challenging Final 4 campaign. And finally, UPIS scores. Stopping the bleeding here is Liano of the UPIS Fighting Maroons. Mira Liano, grade 11, opposite hitter. Really outsmarting those blockers in front of her, and a much needed point here for the Fighting Maroons. Miranda to Olango, and Kian Olango answers back right away for NU. Let's take a look at this replay. What a set there by Karil Miranda, and a great execution by the team captain, stopping Yuki's run right away here. And Hernandez will be coming in. She is a second setter, so that means Chloe Long will be playing as an opposite spiker at this point. Kian Olango with that another sharp serve and another service ace here for NUNS. 19-3 is our score after the sharp, great, well-targeted serve there by last season's MVP. 23 is our score, and Kian Olango will give it a go at the service line. Again, NUNS quite comfortable, really seeking and building up momentum here. They will need it. After all, they are at that number 4 spot. And that 1-2 play, Karil Miranda is contributing not just in her excellent sets, but also in points in today's game. 21-3 is our score. Meanwhile, Sofia Inandan and the rest of the Junior Fighting Maroons still holding on here. They are not giving up just yet. Kian Olango with that serve and a better first ball there by Abad. Long scores for UPIS. Again, we gotta give credit for the heart of these Fighting Maroons. Really not giving up despite their disadvantage here. Still holding on. 21-4 is our score. Liano with that first ball, with that service, rather. And a violation, a lifting violation will be called. And UPIS scored another one here. Mira Liano after that service ace. 5:21 is our score. We are just holding on in today's game. And another point here for UP. 21-6. And these Fighting Maroons are really manifesting the fighting spirit, the puso in the sport, as Liano sends this ball in, a near service ace there, but Miranda will set it up to Noceja. And Yesha Noceja finishes that run by UP, regaining back their momentum here. 3 points away now for NU. In the meantime, some substitutions are coming in. Natalie Cuervo, a grade 10 middle blocker, is coming in for the UPIS squad here. Meanwhile, Yesha Noceja is getting ready to serve here. Unfortunately, goes along here, and UPIS is still alive here in this game. 22-7 is our score, as the newly substitution player Natalie Cuervo will be giving it a go at the service line here. Great serve there by Cuervo. Miranda sets it quick, but dug up by Leguieb. Long will send it with a quick tip there, but dug up by NU. Berayo will send it over. Hernandez will set it to Long, but Olango was there. Miranda, quick set to Berayo. And Berayo finishes that rally with that cross-court down the line attack there. I believe this is Bam Bam Berayo's first point here in today's game. Smart attack there, slightly above those blockers in front of her. As NUNS is now 2 points away from securing their win number 7 here in season 86. And that service ace will bring them now at match point. That was Robbie Celia who scores that service ace. And UNS fans are loving it. So far, what a run here by the defending champions. Again, last Sunday, they were able to straight sweep the Ateneo, so they're also looking forward on doing the same here. Meanwhile, Inandan has tried to send that ball in. Berayo with a quick finish. And that makes it for NUNS. Bam Bam Berayo delivers the final blow here for the Lady Bulldogs, securing their win number 7 here in season 86. Again, what a run so far by the defending champions. It was a dominating straight set win here for the Lady Bulldogs. Both teams have definitely shown us so much heart for the sport of volleyball, and they really are proving to us why they are last season's defending champions. But again, we still give credit and our greatest of respect to the UP Fighting Maroons as we take a look at our set number 3. And just like in those first 2 sets, consistency has been the key for the NUNS Lady Bulldogs, with the help of Karil Miranda and the setters, and maximizing the wing spikers and her middle blockers. And not to forget, of course, those consistent service aces given to us by the NUNS Lady Bulldogs. But again, we still give credit and our greatest respect to the UP Fighting Maroons as they end their campaign this season 86. Our score is 25-7, 25-10, 25-7, and it was a straight set win number 7 here for the NUNS Lady Bulldogs. And joining us here in the panel is none other than, of course, the player of the game and their playmaker of the defending champions. We have Karil Miranda joining us in the panel. Una-una, Karil, congratulations.
Thank you po.
Sa napakagandang laro na ipinakita nyo. Let's talk about the game first. from set 1 to set number 3, ano yung nakatulong sa inyo na maging consistent at hindi mapagod all throughout the game?
Siguro po yung namin, yung inspiration po namin na this season is makapasok kami ng semis and all throughout na mapasok sa finals. Dire-diretso po.
And not to mention, you guys are the defending champions. Gaano ka-importante yung naging panalo nyo ngayong araw sa Final Four campaign nyo in the coming games?
Siguro po yung tiwala sa amin ng coaches na kakayanin pa rin namin na makuha at masungkit po yung corona na dapat sa amin.
And Karil Miranda, you have contributed a lot in this game, not just in terms of sets, but also in your services. Tell me, ano ba yung inspiration mo sa coming into this game?
Yung coaches ko po na, syempre, nagtiwala po sa akin ng teammates ko. Tapos si Lord po na nag-guide po sa amin all throughout our game.
Alright, at bago kita pakawalan, may gusto ko bang batiin, especially sa mga nanonood sa atin ngayong araw?
Hello po sa family ko na nasa Korea and sa Bataan. Hello din po sa lahat ng supporters ng inyo. Thank you po sa panonood.
And there we have it, folks. Karil Miranda leading the rest of the NUNS Lady Bullpups, their win number 7 here in season 86. But our high school volleyball action is not yet over. We near the end of the elimination round, so make sure to not miss out